Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Stories 2, and today I want to share with you my Dragon Palamute build. My Dragon Doggo, or a Dragonmute maybe. What do you think about that? Dragon Palamute is a Dragonmute. I think it kind of works. Kind of sounds like a Transformer. Anyway, that being said, I really like the Palamutes, and I especially like the Dragon one, partly because of the colour. He even has the little slash across his eye, and also the Dragon one has some nice potential. Got some great crit on it as well, so it's just like a really nice sort of monstie to set up. And I've got some really potent moves in here, some awesome moves that definitely take full advantage of this. So if you're thinking or looking for ways to potentially build out your Palamute, if you have the Dragon one, then this should help you out. So if you guys do enjoy it, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions, but to begin with, let's turn our attention to the genes. So keep in mind, obviously ideally you want to get extra large genes for absolutely everything and upgrade them. There's a couple of these. I'm still trying to find the last gene. I've been getting really unlucky lately with my genes and my just RNG in general, but everything here is functionally in place. I just need to upgrade a couple of these, as you can see. Anyway, to begin with, top left we have Vicious XL, which of course is the skill that substantially increases head-to-head damage. Standard, flat increase here. Of course, it's a dragon type move, so we can get that nice bingo bonus. Speaking of bingo bonuses, I don't necessarily have everything in the perfect placement. There probably could be some adjustments here, but regardless, we have plenty of bingos going off, so we of course have nice dragon damage in this build. But anyway, Vicious is a nice one. You're ideally going to be getting head-to-heads a lot of the time, so you can benefit from this all the time. Moving on from there to the next one, we of course have the Dragon Boost XL. This will seriously boost your dragon damage, and given that this of course is a dragon build, a dragon monstie, this is a no-brainer. This of course is XL and it is double boosted. This is maxed out to the max, so yes, seriously boosts dragon attack. Next on the list, we of course have Dragon Surge, which is a skill, moderately increases the user's dragon attack and defense, and increases crit rate. Now, it's worth noting here, I made a conscious choice to take this one, Dragon Surge, which of course comes from Stygian Zynoga, over Pump Up. Now, Pump Up, of course, is another option. You could swap this out if you want to. Pump Up is just a flat damage increase, but given that I really want to focus here on the dragon damage specifically, and the fact that this also increases your crit rate, then that is basically the reasoning behind my choice. It's also important to note, for those of you guys that maybe don't necessarily know this, there are some moves that will not crit. If you have any sort of ranged moves, things like ranged projectiles, that kind of thing, then those ones won't crit. But of course, any of those moves where you are hitting the monster in the face, basically, there's still plenty of potential for that. So given that Palamute, of course, does have a decent crit anyway, this is my reasoning. So Dragon Surge for that increase to dragon attack and defense and increased crit rate. Moving on from there to the next line, we have Dragon Blaster. Of course, this one deals medium dragon damage to all enemies, high chance to lower crit rate for 3 turns. Again, this one is boosted to the max, 28 points, so it's not too expensive. Moving on from there to the middle one, we then have Crit Heal XL. Again, nice XL skill. I am, of course, looking for... this is one of the ones that I've been pursuing. I've been getting really unlucky. I got a load of Crit Heal L and medium, but I finally got my XL one. So, of course, I do want to upgrade this for my 2 stars, but this recovers HP on critical hit. And given that I have plenty of crit chance with this setup, then there's plenty of opportunity to heal with this. Then moving on from there, we of course have Panacea L. I would ideally like XL, but it's really hard to get. Like really, it's one of the rarest skills I think, because I've barely ever see it. But ideally, this is just nice to negate all abnormal status effects. It's just a nice thing to have, especially if you happen to be taking this into PvP. Then in the bottom line, we have Critical XL. Again, seriously increasing crit rates. This is basically boosting up that crit rate. So of course that one is boosted to the max, another XL skill. We then have a technical skill, which is Dragon Fist. This one, of course, deals heavy dragon damage to one enemy, high chance to lower crit rate for 3 turns. Of course, this one's also been boosted, 23 point cost, so again, not too expensive. This can, of course, crit, and it does give us nice technical coverage. So we have a power move, a technical move. The Palamute is speed by default. Ideally, I would have liked to have had a manual speed move in here so I can, of course, select something, but it is speed, so of course, if you pull it out, it will be attacking speed by default, and you then have your other 2 bases covered. Then finally, the bottom right corner, we have Dragon Eater, which of course deals medium dragon damage to one enemy and recovers a percentage of damage dealt as HP. So there's technically 2 ways to sort of restore your HP in this setup. We have Crit Heal, and we of course also have Dragon Eater, but again, this is another medium damage power move. And that, my friends, is pretty much it. That is a look at my Palamute. The idea, of course, behind this is to boost up your dragon damage with Dragon Surge. Of course, you then have some of the passive boosts as well, and we then have a chance to land some nice crits and deal some big damage. It's a really cool monstie. I honestly love the addition of this. I'm so glad that Palamutes are in Monster Hunter Stories 2, and I've been having a lot of fun with this in PvE. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys have been doing. If you want another variation of a Palamute build and you want the water Palamute, TwoSixNine put together a really cool build for that one. So, especially given that water right now is one of the more underrepresented elements, he's actually got a really nice setup for that one. So if you guys want to check it out, I will link it down below. But otherwise, keep it locked for plenty more. If you want to catch more from us at HyperX Gaming, don't forget you can catch the guys TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch weekdays, playing a variety of games. If you guys want to jump in, tune in, watch, and even join in, then make sure you check them out. The links to those are in the description box down below. And of course, you can join the Discord to get involved in all of the discussions.